So the next one I'm going to cover is the news, and there is also a concept about how the news page works. Let me show you an example of our IT technology news page that's out there. All right, so this is our news listing page, and this is, any type of announcement that we want to put out there, anything brand new to the campus, something that we want people to know about. We create a news item for it. And the way this works is you as a content creator, editor, or publisher creates the news article page. And without any type of effort, as long as it's published, it will feed that article to the news listing page, which is what you're seeing right here. Okay? So as long as the article gets published, it'll show up on your main news listing page. And this is that page that we are feeding into the middle body of our group landing page. So this is the page we're referencing there. So our job is to create those news articles and publish them, and then they'll be available on the listing page. So I'll show you how to create a news article page. This is one of those, it's a very simple content type. I'm going to go to my workbench, create content. This time I'm going to choose news. And this is a good time to also reference the news section, because there are new terms like a lead that I want you to be aware of. Go ahead and turn to page 28. Okay, so the breakdown of this is like this. My news article is listed on the left. That left-hand image is the news article. And once it's displayed on the news listing page, you'll see that on the right-hand side. So my lead, though, is basically the teaser into the news article. Sometimes people take a certain section of the body of the news article and just copy and paste it as their lead. But you can write something completely new for the lead to get people to open up that article. So as a title, I will just go with something I usually go with. Lynda.com is a new resource. Okay, so as a lead, something to tease them in, I'm just going to make up something here. Maybe this will draw people in to reading about this article. You can add an image, and you see on page 28 that there was an image added to the news article. That's the big one on the left. I'm going to leave it blank for today. But to add that image, you would select the media button. And then you work your way down the left-hand side again. So the deck of the article, the deck doesn't display on this picture, but the deck is going to be on top of any image if you insert it in the news article. And the deck can basically be a summary of the whole article if you don't want, if you want to provide that for end users. You can add the deck image and then the body. The entire news article goes down here. So I'm just going to copy and paste some information. I'll leave the deck blank because I'm not going to add an image, and just put in some information for the body. I'll slice some of my transcript out and use that. Okay. Okay. So miscellaneous, you can change the default slideshow from here if you would like. Menu settings we leave alone. So all of these other tabs we've seen before, and you can leave them alone if you would like. So from here I'm going to save this, just to show you what my news article looks like. Okay. It's an unpublished version of my news article, so it's not going to display on the listing page right now. I will go ahead and publish this, selecting the Revisions tab. Published. And then Update State. Okay, so if I did this right, this particular article is going to display on the news listing page. So I'm going to go to the training instance of the news listing page, which is actually IT/news. News is the main listing page for this particular instance. So I'll delete that from the URL, and this takes me to my listing page. And right there at the top, in chronological order, it will display those articles that were successfully published. Okay? So I didn't have to do anything there to get it onto the main listing page. There are certain articles that are placed on our group landing site, our home page, and the way that they're placed is this. There is a Feature This option, so I will click into here. Down at the very bottom of your news articles, you can click on the Feature This, and you can add as many news articles to your featured list as you want. And those are the ones that will display at the top of the list or on a web page that's referencing your news article listing page. So if you really want to pull that to the top and have readers read that one first, or have it be listed first, you can feature your news articles in that manner. Okay, so it's going to be your opportunity to create your own news article.
Does the read